Hey Aquarius, it's Lisa, and here is your May 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you, Aquarius, for May. I am also holding a contest again this month because I'm loving doing them. So if you would like to win a reading with me, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and I will enter you into the draw. If you are already a subscriber, no problem, still leave a comment and I'll enter you in as well. And I'll be picking the winner at the end of the month. Okay, so let's see what the overall message is for you, Aquarius, for May 2023. And it is the Hangman. Okay, the Hangman's all about a new perspective, a new beginning, and letting go of some things in order to do that. The challenge that you have for May is working with the energy of everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. Okay, and then what you don't see coming, ooh, nice, is an opportunity that comes out of the blue when you least expect it. And where they want you to focus on is building the foundation to your future. Okay, which leads to success, by the way, which is amazing. Okay, so let's get some clarity on these. So the Hangman is all about letting go of some things. It almost feels like a sacrifice at times because we hold on to things like safety blankets, security blankets. So it's about letting go of some things, can be a mindset, a job, people. But it basically, by doing that, it gives us this new perspective, which creates a whole new beginning for us. And it can work in different ways. It can be that you let go of something, get a new beginning, which then gives you a new perspective. But they all kind of go together. So let's get some clarity on this for you. So they're saying that you need to move forward with balance. I just kind of feel this energy around you guys, and this is general, so it might not resonate with everyone, but it just feels like you're putting pressure on yourself to achieve the things that they were telling you about for months, right? And it's like, don't put pressure on yourself. Just move forward with balance. As long as you're moving forward, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if it takes you 2 years to accomplish whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Just take your time and do it with balance. But the key is to be doing it, right? Like, say if you're writing a book, it should be that, like, even if you write a sentence a day or a paragraph a day, that's what's important. You don't need to write a whole chapter or the whole book within a week, right? So just as long as you're doing, that's what's important. It's actually more important than rushing to get it done. Wow. So when you do that and you have this new perspective, this new beginning and moving forward with balance, you get the Sun, which is one of the best cards in the deck, which is happiness, joy, fulfillment. I have this really strong feeling that the things that you were working on or moving towards to achieve, it's not just about achieving it and helping people and doing all the important things with it, it's also about the journey. And I know Spirit talks about it all the time, that it's about the journey, not the destination, but it really feels like that for you guys. It's like so much, you learn so much and you get so much out of the journey and happiness and fulfillment that it's like, I can't even express how, it pretty much feels like the picture. It feels so good that the journey, like actually just doing the journey, feels amazing. The one thing they want to talk about is the really important thing of not getting distracted, not getting pulled into conflict, dramas, all of that kind of stuff. If you're working on something that involves other people, just stay neutral, just stick to facts. Don't pull other people into things. It feels more about you getting pulled into other people's stuff. You have stuff to do, and it's like, it's just as important that you have your time and your stuff to do your stuff and not get pulled into other people's stuff, right? Like, I think that because Aquarians are famous for being about the collective and it's about a team, it's very hard for you guys to kind of say, okay, no, this is my time to do this. And, you know, I'll take care of everybody else, then I'll do me. It's like, no, you need to do you and do what you need to do. And then you can help everybody else, right? Or find a solution, because it just kind of feels very much like you need to remember that you're just as important as everybody else. And your successes and your journey is just as important. And then it's about letting go of the past, or it's not necessarily letting go of the past. It's being in the now and reflecting on the past and understanding that the past is in the present, right? You don't need to go back there and you don't have to live in the minutia of the past. It's here. You have it inside of you, right? So you can reflect and you can do stuff in the now. You don't need to go back there and get stuck in all of that. So stay in the now is so important. And be open to what the future holds, they're saying as well. The challenge is that the understanding that everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. I do think that you guys do understand that, or at least a lot of you do. If any sign does, I think you guys do. But it's still hard to let go of control and understand you don't need to worry about that. It's like what's supposed to happen will happen. The old, you know, que sera, sera, what will be kind of thing, right? It's allowing things to unfold and not worrying about it and controlling it. And when is it going to happen? And how come it's not happened now? All of that kind of stuff. Or even, I think for you guys, especially with whatever's going on, it's why did things happen, right? And it's okay not to know. You'll know as you move forward. It will come clear why things happened. And then you'll be like, oh, that's why that happened. And it's understanding the universe works in mysterious ways. We go through things and we don't understand why. And then, you know, so many years later, or when we're working on something, we're like, oh, that's why that happened, right? Like there's so many things in my life that I'm like, wow, I had to go through that in order to do the job I do, right? If I didn't have all of that happen to me, I would not be able to, you know, be empathetic or sympathetic to people that are going through it. I wouldn't understand them. I tangibly wouldn't understand it. So I see, and even in the moment, certain things happen to me, and then I'll have a client that it's happened to, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I had to go through it so I could understand what they're going through and tangibly understand it. It's sort of the same thing that's happening with you guys, is that you just have to not question it and just say, you know what, everything happens for a reason. It'll all come clear when it comes clear. So let's just get some clarity on that. Yeah, so this is the card of acceptance, the Five of Swords. It's about being at the end of a battle, or when the battle's done. I always think of this card as like Culloden or somewhere like that, where it's like this big battle and it's finished, and it's like walking through the debris and picking up the swords and other things, and just kind of accepting it's happened, learning what you need to learn. And it gives you a whole new perspective of like, wow, that was tough, or that was interesting. And so it gives you a new view of certain things by going through certain things. That's why you have to go through them, is to get different perspectives. It's this card, the Emperor, can be several things. It can be about someone of authority that, you know, has kind of created this situation that you've gone through, which gave you a different perspective. And it can also be that all the hard work, all the things you've gone through are leading you to good luck and good fortune and good things happening. It's all the things, it's going to be worth it in the end, basically. It's all going to pay out. This has happened all day since I've been doing these, is like I say something and then, which relates to the one card, and then the next card is exactly the same thing. It's happened to so many suits. It's so funny. Or signs, sorry. the Six of Swords, all about earning your successes. It's having to go through things, having to tangibly go through things in order to be successful in your life. One, it's for personal reasons to learn certain things, but it's also to help others and to guide others, whether that's your career or whether that's your personal life, that you have people in your life that you need to assist and help and guide. You had to tangibly go through things in order to do what you need to do in life. And you'll see that with people that you know. There's some people that get handed things and that's their life, and they're either here not to learn or they're creating karma or whatever they're doing, but they get handed things very easily. And then there's the rest of us who have to earn what we like, tangibly go through everything. And you'll see the difference in the people, right? It's really interesting. And the people that are of service, that are helping other people, that are making a dent in people's life and inspiring people are usually the people that have had to tangibly go through things to learn and to help others. So it's so important. I can't stress it enough that the things that you've gone through, there's a reason why you've gone through them, more than you can imagine. And then the Nine of Swords is about, sometimes it can be, and again, because it's general, it can be about stress and worry coming in, right? So that's what's preventing you from looking at everything happens for a reason. You're too stressed out and you're like, why is this happening? And all of that kind of stuff. But it's also about, they're talking about your mind going 100 miles an hour. And especially in May. And I think some of it is because you're moving forward with some of the stuff that you want to do. So your mind is super active and it's kind of like all the things you want to do and it's being pulled in different directions. And it's just kind of having tools, whether it's you have a notepad beside your bed when you're trying to sleep, or you record, like if you're out for a run or you're doing whatever, you record your thoughts. So you don't have to like keep your mind boggled with all of the information, stressing your mind out. It's kind of like clear your mind, put it somewhere, whether it's in a notepad or on your phone, and just take it out so your mind is clear. So they're talking about two different things, like a lot of your mind going 100 miles an hour, sleepless nights because you can't quiet your mind. So it's just remove it out of your mind and put it down. It's safe, and then you can sleep. And then, stop stressing and worrying. I know it's easier said than done. Everything happens for a reason. And you just need to accept it and move forward. Okay. Okay. So what you don't see coming is an opportunity coming out of the blue that leads you to more money and more success. So this is interesting. I feel this all around you guys. I just don't know when it's going to happen. So this is just saying that, again, you had this card before. You need to focus on what you need to do. Stop getting distracted and pulled into other people's dramas, other people's stuff. You're just as important and you need to do your stuff. And that will lead you. And when you do that, it will lead you to successes. And it's also in this opportunity coming out of the blue. And it does feel like if you don't take the time for yourself to do what you need to do, you may miss this opportunity. It will come back around, but it'll just be delayed. And we don't want that. You will have a choice to make when it comes. Do I just, do the same old, or do I go for it and go towards this new opportunity, which leads to success and abundance? Or do I just stay in the safe place, which is safe but uncomfortable? So there is a choice coming. Then they're saying someone gives you information that is, helps you make the decision. They kind of cheer you on. I feel cheering on all around you. And then it's coming out of your comfort zone and going for it. Just taking that leap of faith and doing it. I can't wait to hear what that is, Aquarius. I think it'll be different for all of you, but I can't wait to hear. And then where they want you to focus on is building this foundation to your future, doing what you need to do. In whatever area of your life it is, it's about doing it, teamwork, asking for help where you need it. You're the first person to help everybody else. You need to ask others to help you. They want to help you. They want to see you succeed. So get that help. And it's not, it's funny because they want me to change the word help to support, get the support that you need because you're not used to it. They're showing me doing research and other information. And then this builds a foundation to your future, which leads you to a lot of success. You're able to let go of the devil, the devil on your shoulder that tells you you can't do the things you want to do, that you suck, it'll never succeed, all those devil things. You need to kick the devil off your shoulder, unchain yourself to the devil, lock it in a box, do what you need to do, and get rid of it. Heartache leads to new beginnings. Again, they're talking about you had to go through certain things in order for you to have your successes, to have this new beginning. There's so many reasons why. And yeah, you won't know until you're further down your path and it'll be like, oh, I see. Wow, that's amazing. Through this process, you get my favorite card, the Death card, which is you'll go through a whole transformation of your life. The old you is gone and a new version of yourself comes in. And it's a whole new ball game. And then you have balance in your life. You've broken some bad habits, which feels almost like emotional bad habits, a way of thinking and stuff like that. And yeah, you just move forward. It feels really good. It feels like you have some things to figure out and go through. A lot of it has to do with receiving and self-worth, but it's going to be awesome. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. I appreciate you watching. If you could please like and share, that would be amazing. It would help me grow my channel, and I will be able to continue doing these. Thanks very much. Have a great May. Let me know how it goes, and I'll talk to you soon.
Sun is always shining behind the clouds. Less you're fae Greenock, then it's like pushing down with rain.